Hi everyone, my name is Maria Rodriguez and I am a College Access Fellow for Southern Marin with 10,000 degrees, and today I am joined by my coworker Lupita Mercado.
Hey everyone, my name is Lupita Mercado. I'm the College Access Fellow for West Marin.
And today we are here to talk to you about how to create your FSA ID, also known as your FAFSA login, and go over some frequently asked questions.
But first, a little bit about 10,000 Degrees. So 10,000 Degrees is a nonprofit organization that helps low-income and first-generation college students get to and through college. So we continue until they receive their college degree.
So to get us started, I am going to be going over what is an FSA ID. And an FSA ID is a username and password that you create that allows you access to the Federal Student Aid's online system, which includes the FAFSA application. And using your username and password will serve as your legal signature when submitting your FAFSA successfully.
So who creates an FSA ID? The student creates an FSA ID, the student applying for FAFSA, as well as their parent or legal guardian, but only one of them who has a legal social security number.
So some of the requirements to have an FSA ID are the following. The first and foremost is that you have to have a legal social security number to create an FSA ID. If you're a student that does not have a social security number, we encourage you to please look at the California Dream Act financial aid application, because depending on your AB 540 eligibility, you may be able to submit that financial aid application instead. Without a legal social security number, you will not be able to create an FSA ID or complete a FAFSA application. If you are the parent or the legal guardian of a student that doesn't have a legal social security number, then don't create one. Upon submission, the student will have the option to instead print out the signature page for the parent or legal guardian to sign out. And then once you sign it, you will be able to mail it out, and that will count as your signature for the submission of the FAFSA application.
So what if my parent or legal guardian already has an FSA ID? So maybe they had created one for a previous sibling or a previous application. So you do not need to create another one because the FSA ID is linked to a social security number. So keep that in mind. Also, if you do not receive a confirmation email or text immediately when creating it, be patient. Sometimes it takes some time, maybe a couple minutes or a couple of hours. Just try not to click that confirmation or try to get that multiple times because it can get confusing later on.
So what if the parent or legal guardian has forgotten their FSA ID login? So it is pretty simple. You will simply go to the website and you will select that you forgot your username if that is the case. It will then ask you security questions that you created when you first made your FSA ID login, and if you are able to answer them correctly, it will then give you the option to select which way of delivery you would prefer to reset your username or recover it. And the same goes for your password. If you don't remember your password, simply select forgot password and it will prompt you to the same options. If you're still unable to retrieve your FSA ID after doing these steps, please contact the Federal Student Aid phone number at 1-800-433-3243.
And that is it for this video. If you have any additional questions, please make sure to go into our website, 10,000degrees.org.